भक्तबिंदसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं मनोहरं वाञ्छाकल्पतरुस्य कृपा सिन्धुभवच पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयितगिरिं यत्किपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। बिन्दावै तुलसीदेव वै पिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिपदे देवी सत्त्ववत्त्वयि नमो नमः। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीरये। संकीर्तने कृष्ण कथोपदेशे गौरीयपत्रस्य प्रकाशने च सदानुरक्तो गुरुभक्तियुक्तो भक्तिप्रमोदाक्ष जगोद्वरुण्य ध्येयं सदा परिभवग्नमभिष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरिञ्चनुतं शरण्यं वेत्तात्युहं पनुतपाल्भवाद्दिपूतं वन्दे महापुरुषते चरुणारविन्दं यत्पादपल्लवनखचन्दमनिच्छटाय विस्फुरजित किमपि कवोदु स्वदर्शि पूर्णानुरागर सागर सारमूर्ति साराधिका मयि कदा कृपां करोसि। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौरभक्तबिंद श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौरभक्तबिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। आजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकाबदातो संकीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वाम्बरो द्विजभरो जुगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमामि गंगे तव पादपङ्कजं सुरासुरैर्वन्दितो दिव्यरूपं भुक्तिं च मुक्तिं च ददासि नित्यं भावानुरूपेण सदा नरानं। गङ्गातरङ्गरमणीयजटाकलापं गौरी निरन्तरविभूषी त्ववामभागं नारायणो प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारं वाराणसीपुरपति भजवीशनाथं। वागीशजुष्वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य च वक्षसि यस्यास्ति हृदये संवित् त्वं नृसिंहमहं भजे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नैष्कर्म्यम् ओपि अच्युत भाववर्जितं न सवते ज्ञानममलं निरञ्जनं कुतः पुनः शश्वदभद्रमेश्वरे na charpitam karma jadapi akaranam naiskarmam opi achyuta bhava varjitam na sabati jnanam alam niranjanam kutaha punaha sassadabhatramishvari na charpitam karma jadapi akaranam. Gauriya Goshtipati Śrīla Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Paramahamsa Jagadguru said that to see Bhagavan, to do Harinam and to see Bhagavan all the same. What do you mean by Bhagavad Darshan? Bhagavad Darshan means 100% engagement of the senses in the service of the Godhead. In other place, Prabhupada already told, Gauriya Goshtipati Śrīla Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Paramahamsa Jagadguru said that to do Harinam and to meet with Bhagavan is the same thing. Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur also said that if you can engage all your tongue, hand, leg, all your sense organ in Bhagavad Seva, then very shortly you can realize what is called genuine Harinam, Shuddha Harinam. I mean, you can meet with Bhagavan. The Prabhupada also said the same. Bhagavad Darshan. What do you mean by Bhagavad Darshan? It means 100% engagement of the senses in the service of the Lord, of the Godhead, of Godhead. I mean 24 hours, out of 24 hours, when somebody engaged in Bhagavad Seva, who is completely established in Atma Dharma Pratishtha, that is called Bhagavad Darshan, because that time he or she can see Bhagavan all around. All around we can discover Bhagavan. Was the same thing what Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote in Kirtan. Nam bina kichu nahi ko aro choddo bhuvano majhe. Nam bina kichu nahi ko aro choddo bhuvano majhe. All around. You can say Harinam. Mahaprabhu looking all around Krishna, though he is Krishna himself. So, Bhagavad Darshan means 100% engagement of the senses in the service of the Supreme Lord. I mean, service of Godhead. I mean, 24 hours out of 24 hours, when somebody engage in Bhagavad Seva by the help of all sense organs and mind, when he or she is completely established in Atma Dharma, that is called Bhagavad Darshan. By the mercy of Guru, by the power of bhajana, by the mercy of Guru, by the influence of your bhajan, everywhere, inside or outside, everywhere, you can see your Ishtadev Bhagavan Sri Krishna. That is called Krishna Darshan. Inner darshan is very important. Our Sadananda Swami, the great, he also said, don't be busy with the point, I like to see Bhagavan. This is which one kind of, foolish conception. Rather, you can engage yourself in seva, same thing, Prabhupada. Then automatically Bhagavad Darshan. Without serving Bhagavan, if you are interested, I like to see Bhagavan, that is one kind of audacity. So, inner darshan is really very important. Inner darshan, antar darshan. When you can find Bhagavan everywhere, inside or outside, that's very good. So, inner darshan is very important. Prabhupada saying really, inner darshan is very important. One must have inner darshan first. Bhogya darshan, I mean the darshan backed by, enjoying mood. That is called Bhogya darshan. Another darshan which is same, which is called shape and design. Akar darshan, when we are busy with external shape and design, then we cannot grow antar darshan. When I can leave everything, then antar darshan can develop automatically. It is very important. We must not be busy with shape and design darshan, shape and design darshan, or the darshan backed by enjoying mood. That all should be thrown out. Antar darshan, inner darshan is very important. If there is no inner darshan, if there is no antar darshan, then what to do? Then external darshan must be there. But anyway, without darshan, nobody can see. Follow. Somebody externally blind by birth. So, he cannot see anything externally, but still he can have enjoying mood. In that case, his darshan is not inner darshan. Jo external eyes is not there. Your sanskar going to make a background on the basis of which, though you are blind, you can see something. That is not inner darshan. Just one example I can give. Dhritarashtra was blind by birth. That doesn't mean Dhritarashtra have inner darshan. Follow what I say. Try to understand. On the blind Dhritarashtra, he is blind. That doesn't mean he has antardarshan. He has no antardarshan. He has material darshan. Whereas Vidurji Maharaj having eyes, but his darshan anyhow, what he is looking externally, all internal darshan. As per your opinion, he is watching here and there. But his darshan is antar darshan. Be careful. This point should be noticed, very important. It's called itar darshan in Bengali, we say. So, antar darshan means darshan with jnana chakshu. Follow. Antar darshan means to see by the backing of jnana chakshu. You see, sometimes you see Shankar Bhagavan having third eyes on the head, Durga, Kali, third eyes, Trinayani. What do you mean? Third eye means is Jnana Chakshu. Follow. So, if there is no Antar Darshan, there must be Bahir Darshan. And external darshan means Maya darshan. Like whoever, whatever advice going to give to blind Dhritarashtra, he is going to make different meaning. Vidurji Maharaj used to give countless advice to blind Dhritarashtra, but his sanskar is very dirty. He is totally blind inside and outside both. because he has a blind affection for Duryodhana, so he cannot see anything. So, if there is no antar darshan, it means maya darshan, external darshan. Prabhupada giving example inside one envelope. There is one letter. If we are really interested about the text they are writing in the letter, then we are surely not going to see, nice envelope. We have no time to see the envelope. Everywhere, where not, everywhere, Bhagavan is there. In each and every heart of all jiva, Bhagavan is sitting. Bhagavan is all-pervading, omniscient, omnipresent. But still, this absolute truth we cannot see. But Maya, the visible world, which is unstable, shape and design, everything, that cannot stay. Today or tomorrow can vanish from our eyes, but that we are interested about very much. How is that possible? That is called Pashyannopi napashyati. Absolute truth is so prominent, everywhere it is there. Somebody can have proper eyes, can see, no eyes cannot see. So Bhagavan is present everywhere, where not. Same thing, Nishinga Bhagavan told to Hiranyakasipu, Prahlad Maharaj was asked by Hiranyakasipu, where is your Bhagavan? Prahlad Maharaj told, everywhere he is present. He is present everywhere, where not. Where present, this question is absurd. Where not present. He is the cause of your power. What power you have? He is the cause of my Shakti, my power, who is present everywhere. Who is the cause of all causes? Who is the reason of all reasons? Bhagavan is sitting inside the heart of my body temple, which is having 9 gates. Navad Dar, 9 gates. And always Bhagavan is very much interested to give me the opportunity to serve him. Bhagavan is sitting inside her and giving me the opportunity to serve him. This kind of conception, if I can grow inside my heart day by day, then I can see everything. Atmavat mannati jagat. This way, everywhere you can see your Ishtavastu. In that case, external darshan, maya darshan, dirty darshan, light darshan, or Vishwa darshan cannot stand anymore. In that case, you can follow the word of Srila Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad, who is speaking Vishwam Purno Sukhayate. In that case, you can feel Vishwam Purno Sukhayate. Everywhere, blissful situation prevailing all around. Where problem? Kaivallo narakayati tidasapura akasa puspayati duddantindriyo kala sarpapatali pratkhato dangstrayati vidhim mahendadishtakitayati. Vishwam Purna Sukhayate Jat Jat Yat Karuna Kataksha Vaibhavatam Tam Gauramevastamahu. Paramahamsa Śrīla was speaking, by the mercy of that Gauranga Charan, I can see everything okay, whole world blissful. No negative conception can stand, no Bhogya Darshan, no Maya Darshan, nothing. Then Kaivalya, one kind of mukti, one type of mukti, you can say hate. Kaivalya, no, I can say like hell. If you are offered with the kingship of the three places, Sargamatta Patal, Kaivalya Narakayate Tridasa Pura Akasa Puspaya. I mean the heavenly planet, if you are given Kaivalya Narakayate Tridasa Pura Akasa Puspayate, and in that case, all the sense organs are like poisonous snake, always beating you, biting you, always biting you. Give me, give me, give me, give me, they are demanding. They are like black snakes, poisonous. Ultimately you can find those sense organs not making any problem in your life, just like one snake, when poisonous snakes, poisonous teeth taken away from the mouth, then you can play with the snake, because poisonous snake is already gone, poisonous teeth is already gone. So, Kaivalya Narakayate Tidasa Pura Akasa Puspayate, if you are offered with the kingship of the heaven, or here the three doors, Sargamatta Patal, you can feel it absurd, like the aerial flower in the sky, which is a dream, which can never possible in reality. Duddhantriyukal sarpapatil patkhadadam srayate, your sense organs and mind not make any problem with you. Vishwam Purna Sukhayate, the whole world, there is all like Vaikuntha. Vishwam Purna Sukhayate. Yat Karuna Kataksha Vaibhavatam Tam Gauramevastamahu. By the mercy of that Gauranga, what I can feel, that Gauranga, I like to pay my homage, my respect, love, and obeisances, prostrated. Now the sloka I started with is very important. Naishkamam opi achyata bhavavarijitam no savati jnanam alam niranjanam kutaha punaha shasad abhadramishvare nacharpitam karma jadapi akaranam. It means Bhagavan, Supreme Lord, is the predominating factor in this whole world. You cannot realize. Atma Upalabdhi Gyan. When somebody developing self-realization and the knowledge appearing, if it is not going to leave all material contamination and not going to describe only Bhagavan, then it becomes useless. Follow. Atma Upalabdhi Gyan, some people demanding, just like I can say, one so-called spiritual hero, sadhu I cannot say, some spiritual hero, he used to speak all rubbish which he cannot prove that he used to speak. He is speaking in Bengali, but I can translate you, and you can also feel nonsense. by living all the living entity all around, where you are searching Bhagavan. In them Bhagavan is there. You need not search. What means? Foolish. But speaking, Bahurupe Sanmukhe Chadiya Ishwar, living where you are searching. Jive Prem Kare Jai Jan, Sei Jan Sevije Ishwar. All Mayavad. But people like to hear it. People like to hear it. What I can do? What I can do? Jive Prem Kare Jai Jan, Sei Jan Sevije Ishwar. What do you mean? Those who are going to serve jivas, that is okay. That means serving Ishvara. That means he like to say, if I serve jiva, that means it is Bhagavad Seva. Okay, indirectly it is so, but that is not all. Like Rantidev, his feeling was perfect. Karma Yoga and Karma Mishra Bhakti, Kantidev used to look Bhagavan everywhere, all living entity. If not so, how it was possible for him to give everything in the service of Jiva? Whereas who is passing this kind of foolish remark, he is going to cut, he is going to take chicken, mutton, everything, beef, everything. If at all you are feeling that Bhagavan is there inside one jeep, how you can take fish, meat, everything? How you can take? Not possible. But you are foolish. You cannot believe Guru Vaishnava. You believe only Mayavad. You believe those astrologers. What they are saying? The idiot number one was astrology. Astrology is okay. But in the way of pure devotion, what I can do with this conception of astrology, whereas everything can be rebuilt. I can rebuild my life under the guidance of Guru Vaishnava. So why I can give importance to one astrologer who is taking chicken, mutton, everything? Foolish number one. So any self-realization at all, something like that appearing, but if not going to describe the glorification of Bhagavan, only going to confine in the material world like that man, whom the whole world going to confess that he is a realized soul. But how he realized soul? Only one word there in America, Chicago, only one word brought him into the light of public. My sisters and brothers of America, this, clapping. But our deep Prabhupada speaking so many things, countless, infinity. But we are less interested to accept. This is the condition of this foolish world. This is the condition of this foolish world. We have nothing to do. Anyway, mixed populations are there. Somebody like to hear this, somebody like to hear that. This is the condition. So, Bhagavan also very clever, like to keep arrangements so that they cannot attain the absolute bliss, absolute ananda. Okay, let them do so. So, any spiritual realization, whatever, if not going to glorify, if not used for the realization, if not used for the glorification of the Supreme Lord, then it becomes useless. Just like the example I given before, just before. Similarly, whatever karma you can start from the beginning, maybe it is very very painful, or you need some energy to give it in, painful energy, or anitta. Similarly, what I say, any karma is unstable, but still jivas are bound to do karma. We know the kirtan, anadi karmo phale, paribhavar nabodale, tarivare nadekhi upayo. So, karma from the very beginning, if some karma from the very beginning, it is very hard and anitta, unstable. If not offered unto the lotus feet of Bhagavan, if not done for the purpose of Bhagavan, or at all, there is no touch of bhakti, or not done with the mood of seva, then what is the utility? Then what is the utility of that seva? No utility. That means we must keep in focus Bhagavad seva, Bhagavad Vigraha, everything. Without that we can become Mayavadi. It is useless. Now I like to switch over to the main discussion that is called, see, Laghu-Bhagavatamrita, where I already discussed, but still to remind you, I like to say, Avataras Chaturudha Suraveshaha Prabhava Opi Athaivo Prabhavavasta Paravarastas Cha Tatrote. I already discussed, I am not going to discuss, only to remind you. Tatra Veshavatarastu Geyaha Puravaktari Yatha Kumaro Devarsi Benango Prabhavadayuhu. What? Tatra Veshavatarastu Geyaha Purvakta Rititaha Yatha Kumaro Devarsi Benango Prabhavadayuhu Tatraiva Avishavadastu Geyaha Purvakta Rititaha Yatha Kumaro Devarsi Benango Prabhavadayoho. The Avisha incarnation can be known according to the characteristics specified earlier, we already told. Examples are Kumaras, Chatusana Kumaras, Devarshi Narada and Prithu Maharaj, who purposely miracle took birth from the body of Bena. This is one kind of arrangement. That doesn't mean Bena is dirty. How possible, Maharaj? Somebody can put question. Start fighting. All useless writing in the Shastra. How possible? Bena was so dirty, and from Bena, Bhagavan appeared. My question is that, can you show one place which is devoid of Bhagavan? One place? Arthat, the same in Chaitanya Chaitamrita I discussed long ago. If some Harikatha, coming Harikatha, I can discuss again. Daite bhadra bhadra sab manodharmo, ei bhalo, ei mando, ei sab brahmo. Same question coming from Advaita Gosai. He is Mahavishnu Maharaj, come on. How all those foolish idiot sons are taking birth? I say, everything coming from Bhagavan, good or bad, everything, what not. So it is one kind of lila. So, Avisha incarnations are imbued with the portions of the Supreme Lord's various potencies, the four Kumaras with transcendental knowledge, Narada with the power of devotion, Bhakti Shakti, Kumara's Jnana Shakti, Prithu, power of power to rule, Raja Shakti is what is called. It's called a Raja Shakti, so that he can control this way. After that, we can say, Abesha Prithu Devaha Sankichakri Chaturhujaha Avisto Bhargavi Chabhud Iti Tattva Kirtitam. What? Abhivesha Prithum Devaha Shankhi Chakri Chaturhujaha Avisto Bhargavi Cha Abhud Iti Tatraiva Kirtitam. Okay? The Almighty Lord Hari imparted his potencies to the Avesha incarnation, Narada and Kumaras, okay? Avesha, Avishta Abhut Kumare Narade Cha Harir Vibhuhu Avishto Abhut Kumare Shu Narade Cha Harir Vibhuhu. As the Padma Puran states, the Almighty Lord Hari imputed his potencies to the Avesha incarnation, Narada and Kumaras. Avishto Abhut Kumare Narade Cha Harir Vibhuhu. After that again describing Yatha Tatraiva about Avesha avatar, we can go on giving more and more information. First of all, we say in Padma Puran it is written, Avishto Abhut Kumare Narade Cha Harir Vibhuhu. As the Padma Puran states, written in Padma Puran, the Almighty Lord Hari imparted his potencies to the Avesha incarnations, Naradas and Kumaras. Okay, well, Yatha Tatraiva, same Padma Puran, it is written, Avesho Prithum Devaha Sankhi Chakri Chaturhujaha Avishto Bhargavi Chabhud Iti Tatraiva Kirtitam. What? Tatraiva means in Padma Puran same. It is written Abhivesha. What I say? Tatraiva, in Padma Puran, it is also written Abhivesha Prithum Devaha Shankhi Chakri Chaturhujaha Avishto Bhargavi Chabhud Iti Tatraiva Kirtitam. Okay? Also in Padma Puran, same Padma Puran, it is written, the four-handed Lord who holds a conch and whales, etc., entered King Prithu with his potencies. That's why a Prithu, is Shaktavesh avatar, we say. So, Tatraiva, in the same Padma Puran, it is written, Avivesha Prithum Devaha Sankhi Chakri Chaturbhujaha Avishto Bhargavi Chabhut Iti Tatraiva Kirtitam. Okay? So, also in that same Puran, Padma Puran, it is written, the Supreme Lord empowered Bhargava, Parshuram, Ji Maharaj, who is Shaktavesh avatar. Follow? So, Avivesha Prithum Deva Sankhi Chakri Chaturvujaha Avishto Bhargavi Chabhud Iti Tatraiva Kirtitam. Okay. After that, Tatahi, in the same Padma Puran, it is written, also it is written, Etam te kathitam devi jamod agnir mahatmanaha Shaktavi Savatarasya Charitam Sanginaha Prabhu. What speaking? Tathahi, I mean in same Padma Puran, in the same Padma Puran it is written. So in the same Padma Puran it is written. So it is written, what? Etam te kathitam devi yamod agner mahatmanaha shakta visavatarasya charitam sangenaha prabhu. What means? Also in the that Purana, Padma Purana, it is written, the Supreme Lord empowered Bhargava, in person, Parshuram. After that, etam te kasitam devi jamadagner mahatmanaha shaktavi savatarasya charitam sanginaha prabhu. And also, in that same Padma Puran, thus I already told you that dear goddess, about the activities of Jamadagni's son, Parshuram, that great soul who was a skytree avatar incarnation of the Lord Sangini, Padma Purana, Uttarakhanda, it is written. Follow what I say. So etam te kathitam devi jamadagner mahatmanaha shaktaves avatarasya charitam sangina bhava. I know, I already told my dear goddess about the activities of Jamadagni's son, that great soul who was a Shakti Aves, Saktaves, Shakti Aves, Shaktaves incarnation of Lord Sarangi, that I already told. After that, try to concentrate, and this point is very important. What is that? Aveshattam kalkino opi Vishnu dharme bilakkate. Aveshastvam kalkino opi Vishnu dharme bilakkate. It is seen in the Vishnu Dharmattar Puran that Lord Kalki is also an Avesh incarnation. There, Kalki Bhagavan wanted to destroy all the demonic powers and everything. Destructive power induced there. It is seen in the Vishnu Dharmattar Puran that the Lord Kalki is also an Avesha incarnation. Aveshattam kalkino opi Vishnu dharme vilakhyati yatha. Yatha, the example, not now the example given. What is the example? That example given, pratyakya rupa dhrik devo drishyate na kalu harihi. In Kaligal, Bhagavan never, Lilavatar is not possible. He can come in hidden form. Prahlad Maharaj speaking, Trijugo atho swatvam. That's why we say Trijuga. Sattva teta dapar, you can manifest. But in Kali, in hidden form. Avatar cannot speak, I am avatar. Bhagavan not going to speak, is in hidden form. So, Abhishattam kalino opi Vishnu dharme bilakyate, okay. After that, pratyakya rupa dhrik devo drishyate na kalu harihi. Hari never coming clearly in front of us. Follow. Kritadishu eva tenaivo triyugaha paripatthate. Why? It is written that Bhagavan is Trijugo. Trijugo written because Bhagavan in Kalika not coming clearly, meaning front to front, not giving heaven. So, the Lord, Supreme Lord Hari manifests his own form in 3 yugas, beginning with Sattva, Teta, Dapur, everything, but not in Kali. Thus he is called Triyuga. I can discuss this point tomorrow also by the sloka, how Bhagavan is called Triyuga. There is a reason behind it. There is a reason behind it. I can clarify tomorrow. So, Triyugo Ashotha Atho Shatam. So, Pratakka Rupa Dhrika Deva Drishyate na Kalau Harihi Kritadishu Tenaiva Triyugaha Paripatthati. Again I am reading. Very clearly you like to hear what I say. Pratakka Rupa Dhrik Devo Drishyate na Kalau Harihi Kritadishu tenaiva triyugaha paripatthati kalirante cha samprapti kalim brahmavadinam anupravisho kurute vasudeva jagassthitim. Again I am reading. Pratyakkaropadhrik deva drishyate na kalau harihi kritadishu eva tenaiva triyugaha paripatthati Kalir antecha samprapti kalirna brahmavadinam anupravisho kurute vasudeva jagassthitim. So, it is sin and Kali, so you see, so the Supreme Lord Hari manifests his own form in 3 different yugas like Sattva, Teta, Dapur, but not in Kali. Thus he is called Triyuga. The statement of Vishnu Dharmata Puran does not indicate that the Lord Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu does not manifest his own form in Kali Yuga. That I can discuss someday in hidden form. Is going to clarify. The avatara for Kali Yuga is usually the avatara for Kali Yuga usually specifically appointed jiva. I already discussed in all different Kali Yugas. I mean Kali Yugas different, chain wise coming. In different yugas, the avatara for Kali Yuga is usually a specially appointed jiva, very powerful jiva who is induced with the power according to Smriti Shastra, generally has a blackish complexion, sambarna, but Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya appears in this just specific Kali with a golden avatar, out of the thousands in each day of Brahma. That is specially, that discussion you know already, I need not do it. He is a Pitha Varna from the original Supreme Lord mentioned by Gauranga Garga Muni, Bhagavatam, that I already discussed in the beginning, long ago. In Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya, it is written, Gopinath Acharya explained to Sarvam Bhattacharya why Shastra says the Supreme Lord incarnates in only 3 of the 4 ages. Why? That Gopinath Acharya wanted to explain in form of Sarvamata, that we already having idea. So prattakkaro deva drishyate na kalau harihi kritadishu tenaiva triyugaha paripatthati kalerante cha samprapti kalkinam brahmavadinam anupravishya kurute vasudeva jagasthitiam. At the end of Kali Yuga, Lord Vasudeva enters Kalki Aveshavatar, and a devotee of the Absolute Truth, to maintain universal order. He already scattered disorder can take place in Kalis. Kalerante cha samprapte kalkinam brahmavadinam anupravishya kurute vasudeva jagasthitiam. Kalir ante, when the Kali approaching the end point, when Kali approaching the end point, the end point, Anupravishta karute. So at the end of Kali Yuga, Vasudeva enters Kalki, a devotee of the Absolute Truth. So, one Jivatma having special power and special qualities intended as a truth to maintain the universal order. So power is there. This way, Bhagavan like to maintain everything in a very, scientific order. Disharmony, disruption taking place, he like to reset the problem. This is a, condition. So many arguments are there. Baldev Vidyabhushan writing in Saranga, so many commentary writing. Baldev Vidyabhushan, I can recite the Sanskrit that I already discussed in English. Baldev Vidyabhushan Virochita Sarangarangata Prattakyeti Kritadishu Trishu Jugeshu. What speaking? Prattakyeti Kritadishu eva Trishu Jugeshu Devaha Prattakkarupudhrik Drishyati Natu Kalu Ato Asau Triyugaha Kathate Nachaivam Krishna Chaitanyasya Prattakkarupatvam Na Sad iti Bachyam Tasho Kalu Yugavatārattvābhavat Tasho Kali Yugavatārattvābhavat Abhavat Prati Kali Krishna Varno Avataraha Smaryate Sacha Jiva Vishesha Eva Kali Visheshe tu Garagakta Sacha Jiva Vishesha Eva Kali Visheshe tu Garagakta Pitaha Sakshat Ishvara Eva Tada Krishna Varnos Tatru Pravishto Krishna Varnam Tisha Krishnam Sango Pangastu Parshadam. That one. Sakshat Ishvara Eva Tada Krishna Varnas Tatru Pravishya iti sarvam sustam ato iti Amishu Kumaradishu Kalki Anteshu Panchasu. This way we can find information that at the end of Kali, Lord Vasudeva enters Kalki, a devotee of the Absolute Truth, to maintain universal order or to reset to reset the disorder there in the universal system. Anyway, so after that, there it is written, Purvat panneshu bhuteshu teshu teshu kalau prabhu kritva avesham kurute tad abhipretam atmanaha. What written? Purvat panneshu bhuteshu teshu teshu kalau prabhu kritva avesham kurute tad abhipretam atmanaha iti. Okay? So, what speaking? Well, during Kali Yuga, the Supreme Lord fulfills own purpose by creating by entering various living beings who have already been born. During Kali Yuga, the Supreme Lord fulfills his purpose by entering various living beings who have already been born. Try to understand this one. Purvat panneshu bhuteshu teshu teshu kalau prabhu kritva avesham kurute tad abhipretam atmanaha. Follow. So, during Kali Yuga, the Supreme Lord, he has some plan, fulfills his purpose by entering various living entities who have already been born. I can give example, like the destruction done, already, all different kind of problems. If I go on speaking about this, you can go mad. In this Kali Kal, it happened. There was, one or two example I can give, then I think it will be more than enough. Like one king was there, his name is Asoka. So powerful, that he killed lakhs of people. From the hills, from the top hills, he saw that blood flowing like water in the river. Suddenly, it was a shocking experience. He changed his mood. He took Buddha Dharma. One example I give. He killed Genghis Khan, Muslim, he came. Impossible. He killed so many. Even you cannot imagine how, time to time, Kajanis came, he also killed. It is the game of Bhagavan. All different examples I can give. This way, time to time they appeared in the world to destroy. Now also happening. Unnecessarily. Unnecessary can be there. We don't know. That's why you say unnecessary. Unnecessary means Bhagavan has some purpose for which Purvat panneshu bhuteshu teshu teshu kalau prabhu kritva avesham kurute yad abhipreto matmanaha. During Kali Yuga, time to time, Bhagavan comes. You see, no reason, unnecessary fighting, Iran, Iraq, Baghdad, all like dust particle. Russia and that country fighting. There they are going. This is the system. So in Kali Kal, this kind of thing can go purpose. Various Kalapahar or unnecessary. He was Hindu, Brahmin, and his mood changed. He was in love with one lady, one girl, who was the daughter of the king, was the daughter of the brother of the king. Suleiman. So he developed. After that he completely gone against, Hinduism, and he started breaking everything. That kind of destruction even not was possible at the time of Muslim rules. Like Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb done a lot of damage. Okay, but Kalapur was the best. Oh, by taking the help of Muslim kings, he destroyed everything. So all in Kali Kal happening. During Kali Yuga, the Supreme Lord fulfills his own mission by entering various living beings who have already been born or going to take birth or will take birth in future. So, tato amishu avataratvam param chadopo charitam. What written? Conclusion, what we are going to say. So, Purvat Panneshu Bhuteshu Teshu Kalo Prabhu Kritva Avesham Kurute Tat Abhipretam Atmanaha. I already told. Ato Amishu Avataratam Param Sat Upocharitam. What? Ato ameshu avataratvam param swad upacharikam. To conclude, the aveshas are concluded and surrogate avataras. The Avesha incarnation, this statement refers to are the Kumaras, Naradas, Prithus, etc., Kalki, etc. So, Ato Amishu Avataratvam Param Shad Upocharikam. We already discussed so you try to get satisfied with all these things. Now we are going to discuss more and more. So, Ato Amishu Avatarattam Param Swad Upacharikam. Okay, then next we are going to discuss about Ato Prabhava Vaibhava. Prabhav Vaibhav, I already discussed, you can remember in the beginning, so you remember. Atho Prabhava Vaibhavaha Hari Sarupa Rupa Je Paravastabhyo Unakaha Shaktinam Tarutamena Kramat Te Tat Akhyaka. What I say? Again I am reading. Here. Hari Sarupa Rupa Ye Paravarastebhyo Unakaha Shaktinam Tarutamena Kramathate Tattad Akhyaka. Follow. Next, what I say, the para, it is called Prabhava Vaibhava. So, next to the Prabhavaha and Vaibhavaha incarnations of Bhagavan, first 4 different kind of categories I already mentioned before. You can remember, I already discussed before. I already told previous week also, this week, now also. Avataras Chaturdha Sur Aveshaha Prabhava Opi Athaivo Prabhavavastaha Paravastascha Tatrate. After that I discussed, Aveshavataras. Now we are going to Prabhava Vaibhavaha avatar, we are going to. So I like to remind you, already I told. Today also, avataraha, avataras chaturdha, sur aveshaha, prabhava opi, athaiva prabhavavasta, paravastascha tatrate. You can remember. So, next to the prabhavaha and Vaibhavaha incarnations, the Vaibhava and the Prabhava forms of the Lord Hari exhibit progressively less potency, because according to the demand Shakti coming. For your kind information I can say, with Kurmadev, Bhagavan coming Kurmadev, then Shakti coming Kurma Lakshmi, Varaha Lakshmi, Matsya Lakshmi. Lakshmi means Shakti must be there. Nishinga Lakshmi, we can find Varaha Lakshmi, all. So Shakti coming surely, but according to the demand of the Leela. Shakti coming, surely Shakti coming, there's no doubt in it. Shakti coming. But according to the demand, not that any Shakti can coming anytime arbitrary, in arbitrary mood, not that. It is all specified, calculated, pre-planned, so coming. Next, the Prabhava and Vaibhava incarnations, the Prabhava and Vaibhava and Prabhava forms of Lord Hari exhibit progressively less potency than the Paravastha forms. Nishingo, Ram, they are Paravastha. I can discuss. Don't be in hurry. Please don't be in hurry. Please don't be in hurry. Gradually I can go on discussing this point. Otherwise you can be in confusion. Gradually you can discuss. So I can also discuss gradually that Lakshmi Nishingo, when Nishingo is coming, it is called Paravastha. What do you mean by Paravastha? Paravastha, a little less than the Supreme Divinity Krishna. So Ramchandra also coming. So Ram and Nishingo avatar, they are all Paravastha that I can discuss again in details, not now, because time is limited. So next to the Prabhava and Vaibhava incarnations, Vaibhava and the Prabhava forms of the Lord Hari exhibit progressively less potency than the Paravastha form. Quite natural, because according to the demand of the Leela, Bhagavan coming with his divine consort, Bhagavan coming with a specified power, not that all Lakshmi same, but same. Lakshmi all same, but still not same, because they are coming in different forms. Sita Devi coming, Lakshmi with Nishingadev, Lakshmi coming, all different forms. So, Prabhava Vaibhavaha Hari Sarupo Rupa Je Paravastebhyo Unakaha Saktinam Taratamena Kramatve Tat Akshakaha. Okay. Now point is that Prabhavascho didha tatro dishyanti sastra chakshusa eke nati chirabhyaktya nati vistito kirtayoho. Now Prabhavascho didha, Prabhava avatar, also two types. One is staying for the long time and one is disappearing after completing. Follow. One is going to propagate his own glories, another going to cut short. So, Prabhavascho didha tatra dishanti shastro chakshusha eke nati chiravyakta nati vistita kirtayuhu. So, the Prabhava incarnations are divided into two categories as revealed by the scriptures, written in the scriptures according to the documents of the Shastras. One kind of this avatar does not remain manifest for the long time. I mean, appear and disappear after completing his own mission, and does not again much renounce, not going to propagate his own glories, thus short interval. This kind includes Mohini and Hamsa, as well as Shukla, and the other Yuga incarnations can be included here as an example that I can say to you for your kind informations. So, I would like to say, Prabhavascha didha tatra dishanti sastra chakshusha eke nati chiro vyakta nati vistito kirtayoho, that I already told. Examples, as an example I can say, te, te, Mohini cha hangsascha sukladascha juganugaha. Those examples I can give, like Mohini avatar, after completing her mission, Bhagavan disappeared. Hamsa, after giving some advice, disappeared. Sukla adi cha juganugaha. So, Paravastha are divided into two categories that are revealed by the scriptures. One kind does, one I already told, short-lived, short-time manifestation, that disappears. This kind of, I can say Mohini and Hamsa, as well as the Sukla, as the other Yuga incarnations can be quoted here. Is okay. And the other, for a long time they are staying. Apare sasto kartaraha prayaha shur muni chastitaha dhanyan tarjari sabau vyaso datto chakapilaschate. So, what I like to read again, try to hear with full attention. Apare Shastro kartaraha prayaho sur munichaschitaha dhannantaryatri sabhau vyaso dattascha kapilaschati. The other kind of Paravastha incarnations that I like to speak about right now, the other kind of Prabhava, the other kind of Prabhava incarnation compiles scriptures and acts in the role of a sage. This kind of incarnation I can include some name like Dhanvantari, who wanted to give us all Ayurveda system. Ayurveda treatment system. Whole Ayurveda treatment system. Whole Ayurveda treatment system all invented, given by him. The other kind of Prabhava incarnation compiles scriptures and acts in the role of a sage. They are acting like a sadhu, sage. Okay, this can include, I can include the name of Dhanvantari, Rishabhadeva, who wanted to teach so many things for a long time. Vyasa, the Dattatreya and Kapila, their avatar is a long-term avatar. Apari sastakartaraha prayaha shur manischastitaha dhannan tari arishabhau vyasodattascha kapilaschati. Okay. The other, I already said, the other kind of Prabhava incarnations compiles and they right to give something to us. Human being compiles scriptures and acts in the role of sage, sant, sadhu. This kind of example we can give Dhanvantari, who has given our whole Ayurvedic treatment system, and Rishabha also giving us so many lessons to us. Vyasa, what to speak about Vyasa, he has written so many shastras, everything. Dattatreya also wanted to teach so many things. He was traveling around as a sadhu. And Kapila also, Sukla of the Kapila also wanted to give so many things to us. Kapil Avatar also wanted to give so many things to us. Sankhya Shastra, everything. Though I already discussed when I discussed about Kapil Deva Avatar, that I told there is confusion because two types of Kapils can be seen. One is Agni, he took birth in the destiny of Agni Vangshiya Kapil. He was impersonalist, and this Kapil is Bhagavan himself. He took in the form of Kapil Muni, Devahuti Nandan, who there in the Sagar, in the confluence of Sagar and rivers, they are already told. People in Buddha avatar also two type of, because it is the arrangement of Maya. They like to make confusion among public so that they cannot realize what is the fact. This way they cannot realize what is the fact. You can go to Ganga Sagar, one place, there at the time of Makar Sankranti. I already discussed for your information. I am speaking again. In Ganga Sagar, the confluence of all rivers, Ganga and the ocean, Bangla, they are also, I already told, one time I went there in my whole life. Some port trust officers that they took me gladly. They requested me. I went there. I was sitting in a cabin whole night. The launch running towards that ocean. I mean the confluence of Ganga and that ocean there. I went there. I have my experience, but with great surprise I discovered most of the people, they have no idea about who is Kapil Muni. Original Kapil Muni, Sankhya Shastra Praneta, who wrote, and they are going to worship that Kapil, Mayavad Kapil, Nirishwarvad. So is confusion. Same confusion Mayadevi creating with Buddha avatar. One, our Buddha avatar is the incarnation of Bhagavan. And another Buddha by chance going there and sitting there doing bhajan, people thinking this is Buddha. But that is Kapilavastu. He took birth at Kapilavastu. He is the son of one king, Shuddhodhan, and mother is Mayadevi. Mayavati or Mayadevi, maybe. So he took birth there. By chance he came and came to Gaya, and our incarnation also he was there. So people are in confusion which. So it is the arrangement of Maya, Bhagavan going to make some fallacy, so that people cannot reach the absolute so easily. So, this way, I like to discuss this point. So, apari sastakartaraha prayaha sur muni chestitaha dhannantari arshabau vyaso dattascha kapilascha te, all Kapil, everything. So, I think not, I don't like to discuss today anymore, because if I discuss more, you will be in confusion, cannot understand, so I like to keep my discussion confined up to this point. So, you see, apari sastrakartaraha prayaha sur mani chastitaha dhannantarir risabau vyaso dattascha kapilascha te. Okay, after that again I can discuss tomorrow. Here today I like to keep the discussion pause here. So it's very Tattva Siddhanta, na? Tattva Siddhanta, if you go on discussing so much, then you will be in trouble. Oh Maharaj, I cannot understand. So I like to stop it here. And remember, the sloka I started with is very sloka, I already discussed that sloka, that what is the sloka? Anyway, so this sloka I already discussed, that karma, if done with a mood of enjoying mood, then no use. And at all, somebody can do with if at all something done, if somebody developing realization, but not going to glorify Bhagavan, Neskarmam opi achyuta bhava varjitam no sapati jnanam alam niranjanam kutaha punaha shashada bhadramishwari nacharpitam karma jatapi akaranam. So we should remember it. So here I like to stop my discussion. Excuse me. Vancha kalpatarvasya kipa sindhu vacha pachitanam pavane vaishnavabhyo namo.